Evening, everyone. This is Slayer here with another commentary. This one isn't going to be live like many of my past videos are. It's going to be a replay, and well, as you see here, I actually have a bunch to catch up on. So I'm going to actually start going down this list and see which ones are, pretty good, and figure I should make a commentary on while I have the chance. But this one is dedicated to my opponent who got talking about the videos and he wanted to be in one. And so I decided, let's do one. So this one started out, we were trying to get a free-for-all, but we couldn't get 2 more people. So we decided to make it a 1v1. I decided to try playing as Carthage for the first time, get a feel for them. And as you see, I got 6 sacred bands, I believe 4 Iberian infantry, I got 2 of the Numidian mercenaries, 5 sacred band cavalries, and I think 3 slingers. They all have max upgrades, mainly because, well, it was 40k, so I didn't even use all my gold, my denarii, setting up for this. This here, I decided playing as Carthage because I know I'm used to playing with Rome's legions. This kind of infantry, and I'm not used to phalanx, and I wanted to get into using phalanx infantry. I started practicing, with Macedons and Greeks, but I found that I sucked at it. So I'm thinking that using the Iberian infantry and other kinds with the mix might help offset that, since I'm used to that kind of warfare. My main setup was I decided to try and get this hill advantage. I expected them to set up right here, and pretty standard, I guess. I'm gonna pause right here. I have my slingers out in front, right in front of my phalanx line, and I decided to put my Iberian on the flanks, since that's where they're gonna be most useful. Protect the flanks of my phalanx line. So beyond that, I'm putting the cav on the flanks as well, see if I can get around behind them. Also to prepare for if he tries to go heavy one side, I can prepare for that. Let's see here. I decided to use the Numidian cav, and let's see here. Well, we actually we spawned on opposite sides of the maps, and I expected him to be up here, and I think he expected me to be on here. Let's get over to here, see what he has. My opponent has 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, looks like 7 gold urbans, 7 gold max archers, and then the rest is cav. And so what I started seeing here was I noticed he had his archers all closed up, and I figured I wanted to take them out, and that's where I have my Numidian cav. I put them into plan on putting Canterbury in a circle, and have them draw the fire, see if I can take out some of their arrows, or even waste their ammunition, since it's difficult to hit Canterbury in a circle. Yeah. Let's speed this up real quick. I decided to reform my line over here. Try to get it, I decided to forget the setup I had and just go for a standard, relatively standard 3-line formation. Pretty much slingers in front. Oh, stuff's happening. slingers in front, phalanx, and put the Iberians in the rear. Wherever these guys need to go, they can go, and then Cav in the far back. Wherever they can go, they can go. And I noticed what he did was he formed design. He moved his cavalry to the flanks, and at this time I was watching this one. This one actually got quite a bit of ways from the rest. I didn't want to touch this one because, you know, if I did, his herbs would just destroy my cavalry, or they would take out a good bit of my cavalry. My cavalry gets surrounded while his over here, the most they have is protection from archers, and even then, you know, it's pretty ways away. So I decided to target this cav right here. What? Alright, I don't know what he did there. Well, he reforms them later. I didn't see any of this right here. I was actually, well, I saw what he was doing here. Here he actually, he finally put them into open formation. Though personally I would have had them in open formation all along, because, you know, it takes time to do that. Especially if I decided to rush, I could have probably taken about a good number of them. Here I start moving all my cav up to the flank. I don't want to send my Numidian cav down here to start harassing his archers, because, well, if I had moved up, his cav could just collapse on them. And actually later on they will this one, when I feel, you know, when I actually move these guys up, these guys are going to come in and they're actually going to, I think, route one, and the other one gets away. So that was an error on my part when I did that, but we're not quite at that part yet. So here I decided to make my move. I decided to have one of each engage, and just have two to go to the flanks and come out behind. And the thing I find with cavalry, though, is like, and I actually learned this from Pistonasco, if you surround them, they will rout. So that's pretty much what I'm thinking is here. Just surround his cavalry and they will rout. Especially when it comes to cataphracts. Cataphracts have terrible morale when surrounded. So I start running these guys. They're getting shot pretty good, and I put them in the Canterbury circle, and so seeing now how, well, never mind. It actually took quite a few casualties. So but yeah, you can see now how they're not taking any casualties from the arrows, or no, one or two. But his cavalry came in, and well, they got me to disengage that pretty quick. But I managed to drive his cavalry over here, and so I essentially did the same thing over here. I engaged one, and that surrounded the rest, or I engaged all of them surrounded one. And actually I forgot I had this one here. I didn't see this one, or else I would have swung it around and hit it from behind, and that actually hurt me because I route these two, but this one takes out a lot of my guys and hurts me a bit. Yeah, you see they routed, and now my guys are fighting up a hill against superior cav, and they take quite a few losses from both the cav itself and the archers. I decided to run the archers up, run my Numidians up, see what they can do. And about this time I remember I had these guys, and I sent them into charge. And there they go. These guys just rout, but then they follow shortly after. And so about this time I'm just left with these three cav. These guys get caught by the urbans, and they Alright. Now I'm thinking, you know, just take out these archers. They're a bit too close to the urbans to take out now, so I decided to try and get away for a bit. I get these guys around behind. It looks like he was only intent on taking out my line. If I was him, I would have actually had my I would have sent these Urbans to attack this cav and take it out first, because then his archers would be safe, and he could have done a bit more damage against my line before attacking it. But yeah, my cav routs a lot of his archers after this. And so
we're under attack. We're being attacked.
I didn't notice this in the beginning, but it looks like he's oh well, what are you doing
here? We're being attacked. They're attacking us.
Alright. So here I'm gonna send all my Iberians up to the flank. I'm gonna get the hill advantage on them. In the back, see, I start charging his archers a bit more, but I want to get the hill advantage, and I want to surround his urbans. See, these ones already round. They got surrounded just by slingers. I also think that it seemed like he charged them in. Yeah, see, he charged them in open formation, and that I think hurt his guys a bit. I don't know if it's same for infantry, but I know that if they're not good in melee, especially against cavalry. So close formation is definitely something that's more preferable than open. And so basically, I take a note from Pisanafra and just do a hammer and anvil with the Iberians, and I get quite a few of these guys over here to rout. You see. Then the rest just follow suit, and it's just hammer and anvil from here out. About this time, I missed defeat, and the game ends. Yep.
Victory is yours, and no one can argue that it is not both well-deserved and worthy.
Alright, and there you see it. I guess now what I typically do in most of my videos, what I could have probably have done better personally was, well, as in many of my videos, I could have remembered I had the cav over here and assisted my other cav before they got destroyed on the hill. I also think that I could have waited to send my Numidian cav up. Waited for his 3 Praetorian cav over here to move across, or be taken out before I moved them up to engage the archers. Ultimately, I think that was really the main thing I think I could have improved on, was how I used my cav, and how they could have I could have preserved them a bit more. As for my opponent, I think a lot of it was between 2 things, or no, 3 things. The first major one is he let his cav get charged, and he let his cav get surrounded. He should have probably, once he's seen my cav moving down, I think he could have started moving his cav across, and he could have actually surrounded my cav and routed them if he had done that a bit sooner. And if I had, or at the very least, he could have scared my cav off to where I wouldn't have wanted to engage. The next thing was, after that was done, I think he let his archers get exposed a bit. After he moved up his urbans, one of my cav was alive, and he took out a few of their archers. They eventually got routed back here, but you know, I still took out routed at least 2 of them. I believe 2 of them. The third major thing, well, I guess it's a mixture of 2 things. So the the first part was I think once he got up here, he could have closed. He should have closed up his line and charged in with close formation. And also, I think instead of charging headfirst into the phalanx, he should have tried attacking and focusing on the flanks. Headfirst to phalanx, especially on a hill, is death sentence to just about anything. So charging up on the flanks would definitely have given him a bit of advantage, especially if he attacked this flank. He would have turned the hill against me if he had swung around. But beyond that, I guess it was a good game. So good game, Dragonskeeper.